Okay, guys, how are you doing? All right, so now in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly what you need to know about how you can start your own car tracker installation business, even if you are a newbie to any kind of business, okay? You know, a lot of people have met me. They're like, oh, Mr. Omeka, how can I start a business? I want to learn something that I can do on the side. I'm a student, also strike here and there. So this video is specifically for you guys and for other people who are ready to invest in themselves with a skill. Now, let me go straight into the next slide. Okay, here I'm going to be introducing myself. All right, now, my name is Emeka Okonkwo. Okay, this is me. I have established myself as an entrepreneur by using ideas from different sources to launch my own marketing business. I train people who are ready to invest in themselves, find the best businesses on the job market, and launch them into financial freedom. And I recommend valuable skills for undergraduates and graduates who are looking for a breakthrough in the workforce to find a sustainable and satisfying source of income. So these are basically the three things I do for a living. I'm also a student as well. So you see, I can actually relate to whatever problems you might have. Now, let's not waste a lot of time. Let's go into the introduction to car tracker installation. Now, you see, a lot of people are facing a major problem in the country. See, insecurity. When there's no system, the government doesn't have a system, nothing works. Insecurity is always on the high side. Now, people want to protect their properties even more now. So an example of a very important price property is a car. Car trackers have helped reduce the amount of car theft by at least 7%. This is because the cars, after being stolen, can be easily recovered with what is called a GPS tracker device. Okay? So this is like a business on its own. People, not you don't even hear about it, but like people are looking for who can protect their cars, who can help them prevent car theft. It is mind-blowing, seriously. So enough of the big grammar. Let's dive in, okay? Now, what is car tracker installation? Now, car tracker installation is the act of fixing or installing a global positioning system, that is a GPS or device, in a vehicle for the purpose of securing and monitoring the activities of the vehicle. Very simple. I don't know where my car is going to. Okay, maybe I want to always be aware of what's going on. Let me put a GPS device in my car. I know if, let's say, my wife is carrying my car out. I know if my son is carrying my car out. I know if someone is carrying, people need a GPS device, okay, to know generally the location of their cars. Now, why? It says to protect it from theft and other kinds of misuse. You can install it in any kind of car, bike, or tricycle like keke. Now, what are the examples of these GPS trackers that people talk about? Now, you have the TK003 and you have the TK303. Now, GPS trackers, there are not much differences, okay, between them, but I want to highlight a special characteristic of this TK303. He has the ability to listen to an ongoing conversation in a vehicle using a phone. You can see the amount of equipment on this side, and you can see the difference on this side. This one has more gadgets, it has more wires, it's more sophisticated than this one. This is like a regular GPS tracker. It will always tell you where the car is. That one is doing its job. But if you want to know for extra security, you see the features the TK303 has. Okay, mind blowing. Now, Is car tracker installation a difficult skill to acquire? Very good question. Now, nothing good in life comes easy, okay? People actually need to struggle for a lot of things before they can get to where they are. But let us fine-tune it to this course or to this skill. This skill does not require that you break your neck or crack your head just to learn. You need to be willing to learn and must be ready to pay attention. You must also be burning with a desire to help yourself or your family financially. So if you have all these things in mind, then congratulations, you're actually ready to start your journey, okay? Now, who is this skill really meant for? Beautiful question. Now, this is a case scenario where some people always like saying, no, this is for only men, this is for men, like women shouldn't put a lot of their time into this. We don't want to be gender sensitive in this case. Okay, I personally believe that women can do much better than men. If you give them the necessary tools, they can be exceptional. So now, ladies, do not feel this is for only men. Now, just last week, out of the 28 people that signed up for this training, 12 of them were women. So, ladies, you are not left out. Oh. This skill is not gender sensitive. You do not need any kind of degree for this. You don't need to study civil engineering or mechanical engineering or electrical engineering at school. It's not necessary. You do not need any mechanical or technical background. This is for anyone who understands the value of a skill. This is also for anyone who is desperate to make sure he or she provides for the family through a legitimate skill. And also, this is for any student looking for a skill he or she can learn and use to make some money while the strike is ongoing. Of course, the ASU strike, that is the major problem Nigerian universities face. In fact, Nigerian students are always crying because of this predicament. But once you're faced with something like this, do you just stay back at home and become idle? This is a chance for you to actually make some money, and not just any kind of money. Like, I mean, money that smells like very good money, okay? So let's find out more information. It says, can this skill be acquired online or offline? Yes, it can. In fact, many young Nigerians who live in Nigeria and outside Nigeria practice this skill learned online through the means of recorded video tutorials. Look at what YouTube has done. If you want to learn how to just basically cook something, you can just go online, go to YouTube, watch the recorded video tutorials, and boom, you're good to go. So why can't you learn something like this online? So now, if you eventually want to take an offline tutorial, you just need to simply find an experienced installer at your location that will put you through the live installation, okay? I'm sure maybe some people, after learning how car tracker installation works through their various devices, they would like to see if it is possible for them to learn it in real life. Sure, no problem. But I just want you to understand that it is important to note that this video tutorial contains everything. So you might as well save some money, or you can combine the two if you wish. Now, how long does it take you to learn car tracker installation? Now, it says you can acquire this skill in a maximum of 7 days, no matter how slow you are in training or in learning, actually. This training can be saved on your phone so that you can easily use it as a reference. There's no need to watch it and you're feeling that, how can I get access to this thing if I forget it? No, you have the convenience to save it on your device, either on a phone or on a laptop. Now, can a student do this? Absolutely yes. Even if you're a student or an employed citizen, you can still practice and make money with this skill. You can either practice this skill on a part-time basis due to schoolwork, or you could use the weekends to run this business. I know of a student of mine, his name is Jaden. He uses this business during weekends. What he does is that he works between 2 to 6 p.m. He schedules the time. He gives the time to the client. He tells them, okay, see, I'm going to be available between 2 to 6 p.m. So look out for me. I'll be coming to your house to install this. Let there be someone available so that the person can watch me as I do this thing. That is basically how it works. He's a student. It works for him. What tools are required for installation? All right. So you cannot just go for work. You can't just go and install something for someone. You will not carry tools. No, you need to actually know what you're taking with you. Now we have spanners. Spanners are very important to remove knots, okay, and bolts. Now pliers and cutters. You're going to be cutting quite a lot of wires because you're going to join, stitch back, close back. You need pliers. You need screwdrivers. You need black tape. Black tape is always recommended if you're dealing with wires that carry electricity. Need tester. The tester is required because you need to know if current is running on a particular wire, or if so that you can prevent. It helps you to prevent electric shock. Okay, you don't have to touch a wire that has electricity passing through it. You don't want that. Then you need the GPS tracker for an installation. How lucrative is this skill? Now, it is a very high profitable business. Other car tracker installers are not willing to teach others about this. Yes, this is a very, very valid point. They are trying to avoid competition. I'm sure when we started this little webinar, you were saying, car tracker, car tracker, car tracker. It sounds like it's, how will I put it? It's something that is there, but you don't know it's there, okay? Because, the people that are handling this business, they don't want a lot of people to know. They are trying to reduce the competition. And I'm serious, the gain is really, really high. It is really, really high, okay? Now, you know what? Enough of this grammar. Let us use a correct example. Now, here's your model calculation of your gain after each installation. Okay, you're going to buy a car tracker device for about 14K. Okay, now for an installation, you can charge an average of 45 to 50K. This is not, I'm being very, very serious. Like between 45 to 50K just to install a car tracker. Now, do you see your gain is between 31K to 36K? Check out 45 minus 14 is 31K. 50 minus 14 is 36K. So you see the range. Imagine making 31K from simply putting a tracker in someone's car. This is for just one job, just one job. And now see another beautiful thing. An installation does not take more than 2 hours. It's not something that will take you the entire day. You can offer even 2 services in a day and make about 60K. That's marvelous. Now, see how Jaden does it. Okay, 2 to 4. He has done for this guy. He goes to the next location. Maybe it might take him 30 minutes or 15 minutes to get to that other location. Okay, he gets there, he works, and maybe around after 6:30, he's done. He has collected how much? 60K. How many Nigerians make 60K in a month? Have you asked yourself that question? How many? The market for this is too large and is in high demand. So more money for you when you start. Now, how do I tell people about this business? Yes, okay, you want to enter this business, but you're not very good with the marketing strategy. You're not very good with how you meet more people so that they can, they can patronize you. Let me use that word. Okay, so see what you can do actually. You can spread the message by word to your friends, family, or neighbors. You can make professional business cards and target areas people carry their cars to, like to the shopping mall, the car wash, or the market, and tell them about the business you run. You see, this second pointer is very, very important. Always have a business card. Even if you're doing a little business, people will treat you seriously. they will know that this guy understands the business. So have a business card. Even if you're selling shoes, let people know that you're serious. You not to come and be posting things constantly on WhatsApp and making your WhatsApp status be looking so big. No, 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 no. Try to go off social media. Try and share your business cards with potential clients. Go to the shopping mall, go to a car wash. Car wash self, you see all these big, big men that come with their very, very fancy cars. They are the ones that will be that they will pay you money for this tracker installation. In fact, they are the kind of people that will want you to even come to their place that day, and put it for them. So this is a good point. Now be professional, dress properly. You want to be accepted as a serious person. Nobody wants to see someone who is wearing a torn dress or looking unkept, trying to ask them to patronize it. They will basically think that you're trying to steal from them. You don't want that. Now, what if you're the kind of person that likes to, preach, talk to your fellow church members? Now, you can tell people at your place of worship or even around your school or place of work. The table or the game is all open to you. You can pick any kind of strategy you want. How much do I need to start this business after undergoing the training? Okay, this is a very, very important thing because I'm sure you want to know what you're looking out for. What is the cost for everything all together? Let's go together. Let's see how it goes. Now I say you need the following, okay? Sorry, you need the following. The needed tools which won't cost you more than 3K. Remember when we talked about the needed tools, your spanners, your screwdriver, okay? The GPS tracker. Okay, you see the GPS tracker is going to be there about 14K. Okay. So now this is like the spanner, the screwdriver, the plier, okay, and the black tape. Around 3,000 naira is just necessary what you need to get all these tools. Some people don't even buy these tools, they borrow. If you want to borrow, if you know someone that is a mechanic, okay, or is an electrician, anything, and you just want to go and do a job, you don't want to bring out 3K to go and buy it, just borrow. But if you decide to buy it, you're only buying it once and you can use it for as long as you want. Now, the total of everything is about 17K. This is just what you need. 17,000, I just need a GPS tracker. Then your tools are like 3K. So 17K. Now, interestingly, with the profit from even your first job, you recover more than your startup capital. Your startup capital is how much? Okay, let's see. You charge someone 50K for an installation. You use 17K. You buy 14, you buy a tracker worth 14K. You have your tools. They say 50K minus 17 is not 33K. Can you see the difference between 17 and 33? You're making a lot of money. So what's keeping you? What's keeping you? Okay. Now, oh, you've been hearing about this training I was saying. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Now, a step-by-step guide with tons of videos to help you learn this skill and learn how you can start your car tracker installation business is the hallmark of this training. Video tutorials, you need it. You need to learn how this thing works. Affordable price with a super opportunity to make money each day if you want. See, this is not even a joke. Like if during this strike period, if you're just carrying out only one job each day, multiply 50K times 7. If you're doing this in every day, isn't it 350K? Why are you not considering this? Okay. Even the background information I just shared about this skill is just the tip of the iceberg. This course will blow your mind. It will show you exactly how to start this business, run and establish unique contacts and jobs around your city or area. I just gave you a little marketing strategy. Talk about, you have not even gone into the course for them to even teach you how you're going to even meet clients. This is just me giving you expo on how you can even position yourself to find clients. Okay. Now, let's go to the next slide. It says, let me drop some content you will find in this training. To be frank with you, you need to understand what you're going into. You have to understand exactly what am I trying to get? Will this thing help me? What are the contents of this training? Okay, Now, see what's in this. Now, an introduction to car tracker installation, much more advanced than what I just gave you. Okay, the value is worth 10K, 10,000 naira. Just this introduction for you to know how good it is. Now, before you go, modules are also provided. The reviews all you must do at home before going for an installation. This value is worth 5,000 naira. Then you'll be introduced to the tools needed for the skill and how to use them for this job. I just highlighted the examples of tools that you're going to use. You're going to learn how to use them. It values with around 5,000 naira too. You learn different types of vehicles you will meet in the field and how to install a tracker in each of them, worth about 5,000 naira. Then you will learn different installation procedures on installing car trackers. It's not just one procedure, and it's not just one location you have to put a car tracker. You can put car trackers in the glove box, you can put them in the trunk, you can put them under your chair, you can put it anywhere. Just make sure that the place you're putting it is not obvious, it's not open. You'll be taught how to do it, don't worry. Now, here are more insights on the course. You'll be taught how to activate a car tracker worth around 20,000 naira. You will learn the easiest way to become a licensed tracker if you need a license for operation at your location. The value is worth around 10,000 naira as well. And you will discover the special way to price your services worth 5,000 naira. This one is very important because you don't want to offer a service to a client and the person is telling you 30,000 naira when you can be making 50K. Abba. Now, these are hot bonuses, like very, very hot, straight from the oven. See, access the list of car tracker suppliers where you can get them at a very cheap rate. You can even resell at a higher price, which means more money making business for you. Oh, so now you're not just learning how to install car trackers, you can even learn how to sell the car tracker itself. Okay, you're learning how you can position yourself to find people who will even patronize you to buy these trackers. So you buy it at a cheaper rate and you sell at a higher rate. Basically, it's marvelous. You'll be linked to an experienced installer that can put you through with more information if you wish. The value for these two are 30,000 naira. Now, I personally will be giving you a free ebook titled How You Can Sell to Nigerians by Akin Alabi. I'm sure you know who Akin Alabi is, the CEO of NairaBet. He specifically sat down and created a masterpiece. Like if you read this book, once you come out of your front door and someone gives you a pen to sell to a Nigerian, you can sell 1,000 biros or pen that same day with the kind of strategy that are inside this book. Like it is, I've read it 2 times. You'll be surprised. So you see this entire 3 hot bonuses, they are worth 30,000. That's 90K. Now add the other values I put there, about 170,000 naira. That's the grand total of the value in this course. 170,000 naira. But will you really be paying that? Okay, let me be frank with you. As I said earlier, when I introduced myself, I'm the kind of person that wants to help people. I'm an advocate for affordable courses, especially courses that help train people to learn a legitimate skill that they can use to feed themselves in this hard country. Nigeria is a very difficult place to live in. So why make it more difficult for that person? So I'm not going to be giving you this course for this value for 170K. No, no, no. You will be getting the car tracker installation program for just 20,000 naira only. So this thing, you're basically getting it at a steal price. So in fact, if you look at what is inside this module, inside this course, you're basically getting it for free. Let me just be frank with you. But who am I to stop someone from learning something that will help him or her? No, no, no. So my aim is to help as much people as possible to get on this train to financial freedom. Okay? Now, what if I told you that there is a lot more that you can gain from this course? Don't be surprised though. Let me tell you what it is. Financial independence. I know majority of Nigerian youth between the ages of 25 to 30 who might still be living with their parents are tired of saying, thank you, ma, thank you, sir, after each meal. Or can I have some money to buy this? Can I have some money to buy that? So yeah, some people still do it till now. You're gaining financial independence with this course. You're paying off your debts if you're owing someone money. You're saving up at least 100K a month for your Japan mission. There are people that want to leave this country, people that want to go to Canada, people that want to go to the UK. If you save up 100K a month, in 1 year, is it not 1.2 million naira? Well, maybe to you, it might be small money, but it's something. It's something. Save up for 2 years, is it not 2.4? That's enough to pay for your visa, pay for your flight ticket, and even get you an accommodation over there to last you for at least 2 months. It's worth it. It's really worth it. Now you can pay for school fees and not continue hoping on relatives or family members to pay it for you. Seriously. You can get your own apartment. And now, during recession and states of insecurity, people are most likely going to want to secure their properties. Now, this is where you come in. This is where you can now use your marketing skills. This is where you can now bring out yourself as someone that has learned character and institution to help people. They will pay you to secure their property. That is how Nigerians work. That's the psychology we use over here. Now, this offer is not going to be available for a long time. There is a deadline for this. Okay? So for a limited time only, you'll be offered this course for just 20K. Seriously, this is me out of all honesty in my heart. That is why I am trying to get you started. I don't want you to miss out on this offer. Okay? So you'll be getting this course for just 20K. And if you have further questions about this little webinar, or you want more clarification, I am just a DM away. Okay? After this video, just kindly send me a message on WhatsApp or comment on this video. Okay? And I would love to answer your questions. Thank you so much. Okay? And see you on the other side.